So much is happening in Pakistan right now that many of you might just be wondering what's going on. You're getting confused. See, everyone does not know each and every detail of Pak politics, and what we essentially see are just headlines, what's going on in the news. So I just want to help you make a broader sense of what really is happening in Pakistan right now. What is it that you should know? And how is New Delhi looking at the unfolding situation? First up, what's happened on Sunday? We've seen a lot of fast-paced developments. The Pakistan Prime Minister, Imran Khan, in a rapid turn of events, he's asked the president to dissolve the National Assembly. National Assembly is like our parliament. He's also announced fresh polls after the last-minute dismissal of the no trust motion. The matter now, in all likelihood, is going to be heard by the Supreme Court in Pakistan. Now, in a short address to the nation, Imran Khan has also asked the people of Pakistan to, what he says, get ready for elections. That's what Imran Khan says. The conspiracy to take down this government, he says, has completely collapsed. The assembly now has been dissolved. The election will be held in 90 days. Now, another important thing for you to now know is the role of the Supreme Court here. The Supreme Court, it has taken suo motu notice of the issue. It has decided to constitute a larger bench here. The opposition, which has also appealed in court, it says now that the ruling party here has acted unconstitutionally. It's also sat on the floor of the parliament in the protest, and we've seen those images beaming across television screens here in India. The opposition, for you to remember, is very important. It's headed by the Pakistan Muslim League N. This is the PMLN, and the Pakistan People's Party. That is the PPP. Now, these are the two groups that have been dominating politics in Pakistan for decades until Imran Khan forged a coalition against them. But what's the story? Is it really Imran Khan versus this entire opposition that we just discussed? The real story, viewers, is American interest on one side and the Chinese interest on the other. See, Pakistan right now is in a total mess. Whether you talk of its economy, whether you talk of the debts, you talk of inflation, and now you see this huge political instability. Imran Khan has himself been extremely vocal against America for some time now. He's also spoken of a secret letter. In fact, he tried to show that secret letter out in the last address that he had made. Imran Khan is suggesting Americans want him out, and it is the Chinese who want him in. Also remember, Imran Khan has been wooing the Russians of late. So after Ukraine, is Pakistan the next geographic location of what a China versus a USA's larger battle could look like? China has also said that they would be standing strongly with Pakistan against what they call is an external interference. The allusion here is directly to America. So what has got Imran Khan in a jam is a perceived withdrawal of support to his government by the Pakistan army. This slide began in October last year when you had Imran Khan and the Pakistan Army Chief, that is General Qamar Bajwa, who were engaged in a public standoff over the appointment of the ISI chief. Imran Khan ultimately did not get his way, but this episode is really seen to have damaged his relations with the military there in Pakistan. And add to this the allegations you have of economic mismanagement right now, also massive corruption. And Imran Khan, viewers, certainly finds himself in a tight spot, notwithstanding his show of strength that you have seen earlier through that massive rally last Sunday, where he's alleged that foreign powers were trying to unseat him. So, the only thing that really could have saved Khan is a last-minute deal with the military, and that clearly has not happened. Because the Pakistan army here continues to hold the levers of power, and Imran Khan's coalition partners like the PMLQ, the NQM, they've always traditionally sided with the generals at Rawalpindi. Now, important to also talk of the India perspective here. Now, from India's perspective, Imran Khan's ouster will make little difference to the overall bilateral ties, because there is absolutely no evidence to suggest that the Pakistan army has changed its view on using terrorism as an instrument of state policy against India and Afghanistan. In fact, the return of Taliban in Kabul really puts the Pakistani deep state in the driver's seat there, which would ultimately also hurt India's long-term Afghan interest. Also, in the meantime, when you talk of militancy in Kashmir, terrorism in Kashmir, that is entering a new phase of targeted killings with the help of Pakistani handlers across the border. Plus, you also have the current state of India-China relations and Beijing's all-weather friendship with Islamabad. So what New Delhi should do now is guard against the entire China-Pakistan axis that could be working against it. And with Pakistan also right now trying to cozy up to Russia against, the entire backdrop of the Ukraine war, India must also remain alert. The bottom line here is that Pakistan's political fate right now is in the hands of the Pakistan army that can really make or break governments. And as long as the Pakistani military, the ISI complex, continues to see India as its primary enemy, no government in Islamabad has a real chance at peace with New Delhi. And New Delhi is carefully watching the entire unfolding situation right now in Pakistan. So don't get confused with what you're seeing around you, because it's a fast developing story, viewers. We are at the news you don't get. We'll keep you on top of this. We'll keep getting to you every information that matters to you to help you understand the big picture. And as I said, India closely monitoring what's going on. At the end of it, we have a neighbor in Pakistan. A Pakistan that Imran Khan said is going to be a Naya Pakistan. But like they say with Pakistan, the more things change, the more they remain the same. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, it's a request. Please go ahead and subscribe to the news that you don't get. Also, do share this video, this entire explainer with your family, your friends, because it's important for all of us to understand and declutter what's going on in Pakistan right now. For the moment, thank you for watching.